Welcome, Libra. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 14th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Libra, the energy surrounding you today feels like a clean breeze after a long storm. The cosmos is clearing the air, making space for revelations that finally make sense of what's been weighing on you since the start of this month. With Venus now forming a powerful trine to Saturn, you're stepping into a cycle where emotional maturity becomes your greatest strength. You're not just reacting, you're understanding, analyzing, and choosing what truly deserves your time. This is your moment to reclaim control over your pace, your peace, and your purpose. Emotionally, there's a significant shift brewing beneath the surface. You might sense that something you once idealized, whether a relationship, friendship, or dream, is beginning to reveal its real form. That's not disappointment. It's illumination. When the fog lifts, what remains is truth, and you're ready for that clarity. You've been walking through a maze of mixed signals lately, unsure if you should stay patient or walk away. But this week's cosmic configuration gives you exactly what you need: the courage to stop waiting for validation. You're beginning to understand that peace is better than uncertainty, and stability is the most seductive kind of love. Speaking of love, if you're in a relationship, expect the tone to shift toward deeper understanding. That doesn't mean constant romance. It means transparency. You and your partner might find yourselves having one of those rare, soul-bearing conversations that bring both relief and resolution. There's a window opening now where both hearts are softer, more receptive. Don't be afraid to ask the hard questions. Don't hesitate to show vulnerability. This is your cue to drop the polite surface talk and lean into truth. Real intimacy is built when both people stop pretending they're unbothered. For the single Libras, the message is equally transformative. Someone new may already be orbiting your world, but the universe is asking you to pause before rushing in. There's healing still unfolding from your last emotional chapter, a need to release comparison and expectation. You're being reminded that love doesn't come from need, it grows from readiness. And this week, you're closer than ever to being ready. Let your heart stretch again, but not without boundaries. Notice who respects your silence as much as your sparkle. That's your cue that they're worth the effort. Career-wise, Mars is firing up your sector of ambition, and that surge of drive you've been waiting for? It's here. You're regaining confidence in your decisions, and your words carry more authority than usual. People are listening. However, Mercury's shadow phase might still be lingering around communication, meaning not everyone catches your intention right away. Choose your timing wisely. Send the email, make the pitch, but avoid letting impatience guide you. The universe is testing your ability to balance passion with precision. Remember, momentum without mindfulness can become chaos. You're meant to lead, not just rush. Financially, this week brings a subtle turning point. Something that's been pending, an approval, a refund, or a small investment, finally begins to move forward. The pace may be slow, but the foundation is strong. Saturn's steady influence reminds you that growth built on discipline, not impulse, endures longer. You may feel tempted to make a spontaneous purchase or take a financial leap just to break monotony, but the stars advise caution. Pause, plan, and watch how patience amplifies your results. The money energy around you isn't about quick wins. It's about sustainable elevation. On a personal growth level, this is your spiritual checkpoint. The cosmos has been whispering to you through dreams, symbols, or repeating numbers, nudging you toward an awakening you can't quite name yet. You might feel torn between the life you're used to and the one that's calling from the horizon. This internal friction isn't confusion, it's expansion. You're shedding patterns of hesitation and learning to trust your intuitive instincts again. The third eye energy around you is strong. Expect a wave of intuitive hits that confirm what your logic couldn't prove. Follow that pull. It's your soul giving you the GPS coordinates to peace. Socially, the coming days invite reconnection. A conversation with an old friend could surface unexpectedly, opening doors to healing or collaboration. There's an opportunity here to repair something that once fractured under miscommunication. If it feels right, allow closure or reconnection, but only if it aligns with your current vibration. You're not the same Libra you were even a few months ago. Your circle is evolving, and the universe wants you surrounded by people who reflect your growth, not your guilt. Health-wise, your nervous system needs a reset. The cosmic tension of the past few weeks may have left you restless or overstimulated. Make rest your ritual, not your reward. Meditation, breath work, or even long walks could help you realign your energy. Your body is more responsive to your emotional state than you realize. When you prioritize calm, everything else, your sleep, your digestion, your focus, falls into place naturally. White, silver, or pastel tones can be especially balancing for you now, amplifying clarity and peace of mind. This week's underlying theme is alignment. Every choice, conversation, and emotion is guiding you towards something purer, simpler, and truer. You've been walking through a symbolic hallway of closed doors, but that was preparation, not punishment. Each no cleared the path for the yes that's finally aligning for you now. There's a new chapter forming, subtle but powerful, and the key is awareness. Don't rush it. Recognize it. When your heart feels calm and your thoughts feel light, that's your sign you've found the right door. Cross it without hesitation. Astrologically, you're at a crossroads between the old and the evolved self. The Libra of last season sought peace through compromise. The Libra of now seeks peace through truth. You're no longer afraid to disappoint others by being authentic. You're no longer mistaking silence for harmony. This is your awakening moment, a rebirth that begins quietly in the way you think, respond, and choose. The more you align with your integrity, the faster the universe responds with opportunities that match it. So, stay sharp but stay open. Keep your mind cool and your heart honest. The universe has already prepared your next chapter. You just need to recognize when the lock clicks open. And when it does, Libra, step through it without looking back. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today's celestial energy moves like a quiet storm within you, Libra. The scales of your spirit are tipping toward a moment of truth, a time when you reclaim your balance after months of hidden struggles and unseen interference. You are awakening to your true power, radiating charm and clarity that will soon leave others speechless. Let's explore what the cards reveal for your path today. Card 1, the Moon. The Moon appears to expose illusions that once held you back. Hidden energies, secret intentions, or even spiritual interference have been quietly influencing your emotions. But today, your intuition heightens. Trust your dreams and gut feelings. They carry coded messages from your higher self. The Moon also reveals that not everyone around you has been genuine. Pay attention to those whose energy feels off. This card urges you to protect your spiritual space, perhaps through meditation or cleansing rituals, allowing only clarity to remain. Card 2, the World. The World symbolizes completion and victory. You are about to enter a phase where old chapters close, leaving behind confusion and negativity. What once felt stagnant now begins to flow. Whether this relates to your work, a relationship, or your self-image, something significant is shifting. You've learned hard lessons, and the world assures you that balance, your element, will finally be restored. Expect recognition, travel opportunities, or the successful culmination of something you've been working toward. You are stepping into a higher vibration, ready to receive what you once thought impossible. Card 3, the Devil. The Devil warns of strong attachments and temptations. This may appear as an irresistible connection, passion that feels almost dangerous in intensity. Someone's energy is magnetic but unstable. You're called to stay aware of where attraction ends and control begins. The Devil's appearance also symbolizes freedom through awareness. Once you see the chains, you can break them. For some Libras, this may mean cutting cords with toxic patterns, habits, or people who drain your light. True passion should uplift you, not consume you, a lesson this card brings with sharp clarity. Card 4, The star. After the storm comes hope. The star illuminates your path with divine reassurance. The universe is healing your heart, Libra. Whatever pain you've endured is now being transformed into inspiration. This is a time of renewal, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. The star often follows moments of despair, promising serenity and purpose. It also represents someone who sees you as their ideal, perhaps a love interest who dreams of you or feels destined to cross your path. For creative Libras, this card amplifies your artistic intuition and visionary mind. You shine brighter than you realize. Card 5. The Lovers. The Lovers confirms a powerful emotional bond emerging in your life. This could be a reconnection with someone significant or the arrival of a fated soulmate. The connection feels passionate, spiritual, and transformative. It challenges your definition of love itself. But this card also implies choice. Will you open your heart again or stay guarded by past wounds? For couples, honesty and vulnerability strengthen the union. For singles, divine timing aligns. Love approaches when you are fully in harmony with yourself. Card 6. The Nine of Swords. Your mind may feel restless. The Nine of Swords reflects anxiety, overthinking, and fear of the unknown. You might still feel haunted by memories or worried about repeating old mistakes. But this card encourages you to stop fighting your thoughts and instead observe them. Liberation comes not from suppression but understanding. Your mental strength increases when you replace self-doubt with compassion for yourself. Remember, not every negative thought is a prophecy. Most are illusions echoing from a tired mind. Rest, Libra, and your clarity will return. Card 7. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups brings emotional renewal and pure love energy. This card overflows with joy, forgiveness, and new beginnings. For those healing from heartbreak, this is your heart reopening. It could also represent a confession, reconciliation, or a new romantic proposal that arrives unexpectedly. Spiritually, the Ace of Cups reminds you that divine love flows through you. You are never alone. Allow this emotional rebirth to soften your guardedness and invite tenderness back into your life. Card 8. The Two of Cups. Finally, the Two of Cups seals your reading with a symbol of mutual love and harmony. Someone's feelings for you are genuine and perhaps deeper than you realize. Whether romantic or platonic, this connection carries potential for long-term growth. In some cases, this card also foretells a partnership in business or creative work that feels divinely orchestrated. The energy is reciprocal. What you give returns multiplied. Emotionally, it marks the restoration of trust and unity, two souls meeting as equals after a long period of imbalance. Today's reading, Libra, unveils a complete transformation from confusion, the moon, to wholeness, the world. From temptation, the devil, to divine love, the star, the lovers, Ace, and Two of Cups. You are breaking free from unseen negativity and stepping into emotional renewal. Someone's heart beats strongly for you, but your lesson lies in discernment, to know which connections empower your soul and which drain it. The cards urge you to protect your peace, honor your intuition, and welcome the radiant blessings approaching. This is your season of revelation and rebirth, one where you, Libra, leave everyone astonished by your glow. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Libra, your financial energy today flows like a river rediscovering its course after a long drought. The influence of the moon shows that hidden opportunities may soon surface, perhaps a forgotten investment, a delayed payment, or an unexpected offer. Trust your intuition more than logic when making financial choices. What seems uncertain at first may later prove to be your golden door. The presence of the world brings a promise of victory after months of steady effort. Something in your material world, a project, a debt, or a financial challenge, is nearing successful completion. You may receive recognition for your persistence or finally break free from a restrictive pattern that once held your prosperity hostage. The stars suggest that clarity around abundance will begin with gratitude and organization. However, beware of the subtle seduction of the devil, which in financial readings often represents overspending or being attached to the illusion of status. Libra's refined taste can sometimes turn into indulgence. Today, practice mindful luxury. Allow beauty in your life, but keep your values aligned with your goals. When your sense of worth comes from inner harmony, material wealth flows naturally. The star shines upon your luck sector, revealing divine timing. You may receive help from someone influential, a mentor, colleague, or even a friend who believes in your potential. Don't underestimate small gestures of generosity. They may open doors to much larger blessings. This is a day to believe in miracles, even the ones that start small. Unexpected coincidences may play a part in your luck today. A random encounter, a new idea, or even a symbolic dream could reveal where to focus your next move. Keep an open mind, as fortune favors flexibility for Libra right now. Remember that prosperity is not only about gain but about alignment. When your actions match your higher values, abundance can't help but follow. Lastly, the message of balance prevails. You are learning that true luck is not random, it's rhythm. Every coin, every choice, every step has a vibration. When you move with intention and gratitude, you attract opportunities that mirror your calm confidence. Trust the balance you are restoring. It's worth more than gold. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 14th are 77, 41, 26, 57, 70, 99. Daily love. Love today burns with complexity and allure, Libra. The lovers and the devil create a dance of light and shadow, passion that can heal or consume. You may find yourself drawn to someone whose energy feels irresistible yet unpredictable. This bond might challenge your boundaries, forcing you to ask, is this love or attachment? The universe asks you to choose love that liberates, not love that binds. The Ace of Cups brings a wave of emotional renewal. For singles, this marks the rebirth of hope, a new relationship, flirtation, or a romantic message that softens your heart again. For couples, it signals reconciliation and emotional honesty. There is vulnerability in the air, and that's your strength. Open communication heals misunderstandings. The Two of Cups adds tenderness to this fiery mix. A genuine connection, possibly karmic, reaches a point of truth. Someone may be ready to confess their feelings, or you might finally recognize a bond that was always meant to be. The key is reciprocity. Love that grows now must be mutual, not one chasing while the other hides. The star blesses your love life with renewal and inspiration. If you've endured heartbreak or confusion, emotional healing arrives. The cosmos encourages you to believe again in the purity of connection. You are magnetic now, not because you try to attract love, but because you embody it. Radiate kindness and charm. The right heart will find you. Yet the moon reminds you that illusions still exist. You may misread someone's intentions or idealize them. Take your time before labeling anything permanent. Love is beautiful, but clarity is power. Let mystery unfold at its own pace without losing sight of your inner truth. By the end of the day, love becomes a mirror of your growth. You've learned that affection isn't about ownership, it's about resonance. Whether single or attached, your energy today draws sincere souls toward you. The universe is teaching you that the heart's true luxury is peace. At work, in your professional realm, the world and the chariot combine to suggest momentum and mastery. You are completing a cycle, perhaps finishing a project or preparing to showcase something you've worked on for months. Recognition may soon follow, especially if your efforts have gone unnoticed until now. Don't underestimate how far your persistence has taken you. Still, the Nine of Swords warns that overthinking could blur your clarity. You might feel restless, fearing that your contributions aren't enough. This card urges you to trust the results of your hard work. Self-doubt is only the shadow of growth. When anxiety rises, remember, perfection is not progress. Consistency is. The moon in your work reading indicates possible confusion within your environment. mixed messages, uncertain expectations, or even a secretive colleague. Instead of reacting emotionally, observe quietly. The truth will surface soon. The key is to remain balanced and diplomatic, two skills Libra masters effortlessly. The star blesses your creative instincts and problem-solving ability. You may have a breakthrough idea that shifts the direction of your work life. Others might start noticing your originality or leadership potential. If you've been hoping for a new opportunity, this is the cosmic green light to step forward and share your vision. Financially, the devil reappears as a reminder not to get trapped in monotonous routines or material stress. If work feels soulless, ask yourself what aspect of your purpose has been neglected. A Libra working with passion produces magic. A Libra working only for obligation withers. Real success is when purpose and productivity meet halfway. Finally, the world closes this section with triumph. A chapter in your career is ending, not with loss but elevation. You are leveling up, even if the promotion, project, or recognition isn't visible yet. The energy of success surrounds you. All you need is to claim it confidently. Health. Your body and mind are seeking balance. Libra, a theme reflected by the Star and Nine of Swords. You may have been pushing yourself too hard, mentally or emotionally. Stress or irregular sleep could be signaling the need for restoration. Start with small rituals of care. Deep breathing, hydration, and mindful rest. Healing begins in stillness. The moon points towards psychosomatic tension, emotions that the body has stored. You might feel random fatigue, headaches, or tension in the chest, all rooted in unspoken worry. Today's lesson is to listen rather than ignore. When you treat your feelings with the same attention you give others, your vitality naturally returns. The Ace of Cups brings a wave of emotional cleansing. Hydration, water therapy, or even spending time near lakes or oceans can help realign your inner rhythm. Water holds energy. It restores Libra's serenity. Your heart and body crave fluidity, not pressure, so allow space for joy and movement. With the Star, physical healing accelerates. Any recent ailment or emotional exhaustion begins to lift. This is also an excellent time to adopt wellness routines that feel artistic: yoga, dance, painting, or music. Creative expression acts as medicine for Libra's mind. The Nine of Swords reminds you to set mental boundaries. Avoid absorbing the anxieties of others. Empathy is a gift, but not if it drains you. Reconnect with the simple truth that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Your peace is sacred. Lastly, the world brings vitality and renewal. By week's end, you could feel lighter, stronger, and more emotionally centered. Healing isn't just physical, it's vibrational. You are tuning your energy to match the harmony you seek. Family and friends. The family sector radiates warmth and reconnection under the guidance of the Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. Emotional renewal flows through your home environment, bringing understanding where there was tension. A heartfelt conversation or small act of kindness could repair what was once strained. You are reminded that love doesn't need grand gestures, just sincerity. The moon reveals that certain family issues may have been misunderstood or left unspoken. Today, clarity begins to emerge. Secrets or suppressed feelings might surface, but rather than causing chaos, they bring closure. Honesty leads to healing when delivered with compassion. The Star enhances unity. If you've been separated from loved ones by distance or emotion, the universe encourages reconnection. Family members may reach out unexpectedly, or you may feel an intuitive pull to check on someone. The result is emotional healing that strengthens bonds. The world suggests a generational cycle is closing. Perhaps you are breaking a pattern, learning to love differently, forgive faster, or communicate better. You are evolving into the peacemaker your family needs, embodying Libra's role as the harmonizer. However, the devil warns against carrying others' burdens too heavily. While empathy is your strength, avoid sacrificing your own balance to fix everyone else's problems. Support with love, but remember that each soul must walk its own path. By the end of the day, gratitude fills your heart. Family, whether by blood or choice, becomes a mirror of your personal growth. What once felt fractured is being mended, one conversation at a time. You're learning that home is not just a place, it's a feeling of peace you create and share. Compatibility. Your cosmic chemistry today is magnetic. With the lovers guiding your chart, you resonate strongly with fellow air signs Gemini and Aquarius. They spark your intellect and fuel lively conversation, bringing out your playful and curious side. Together, you create ideas that inspire others. Leo stands out as a powerful match too. Their warmth ignites your charm, creating a dynamic of mutual admiration. Leo teaches you to express passion confidently, while you remind them of the grace found in balance. Sagittarius offers adventure and philosophical depth. Together, you find meaning in laughter and freedom. This pairing works best when you both respect each other's need for space and individuality. However, Capricorn and Cancer may present challenges. Capricorn's practicality can feel restrictive to Libra's need for flow, while Cancer's emotional intensity may overwhelm your sense of balance. Yet, if both sides practice patience and emotional intelligence, these contrasts can turn into lessons of growth. With Pisces, the connection can be deeply intuitive. The two of you share sensitivity and compassion, but grounding is essential to keep from floating too far into fantasy. Meanwhile, Aries, your opposite, sparks passion and drive, though occasional clashes test your diplomacy. Overall, your compatibility flourishes with those who match your intellect and appreciate your artful heart. Today, seek companions who reflect your light, not those who dim it. Your lucky color today: silver blue, a serene blend of intuition and clarity. This color enhances Libra's psychic awareness and emotional calm, helping you release confusion and embrace inspired action. Wear or visualize this shade to restore balance and attract tranquil opportunities throughout your day. The phrase of the day: balance is not found by standing still, but by dancing gracefully with change. Inspired by Libra's cosmic rhythm today. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.